Alright guys, so this is going to be a TVZ here. On Eclipse. Right now, Light is the king of the hill. He'll be going up against Hero as we do our 4th game of the night here.
Right, in the top right, have Hero. And in the bottom left, we have Light. There's Hero, back from the military. He got top 4 in ASL this past season. And bottom left, we have, you know, the best Terran out there, basically. Light is, now that Flash is in the military, everyone agrees that Light is the best right now.
Yeah.
And so hopefully he can lead us to a bunch of Terran wins here tonight.
Yeah, let's see how he does.
And by the way...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know, speaking of ASL, guys, thank you, everyone, for supporting us on patreon.com/ASL English. Hope that you guys are enjoying this while we wait for the next ASL tournament that we'll be casting. We're going to be making some other content for you guys, and I think this is great.
Yeah, this is fun. I mean, this is some way that we can keep our Patreon going when we don't have, like, an ASL that month, you know, and there's nothing no major Korean tournament that we can easily cover, and so instead we can just do something like this and get some great games out of it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we have a forward 8 rack here.
And there's a drone coming out immediately.
Hmm.
Huh.
Now, this positioning from the 8 racks, if you don't drone scout, then this will always get the Overlord, like where he's got that at.
Oh, interesting.
Right? Because he has to lift it back and everything. But with the drone scout coming in, it becomes a lot more annoying. Like, he's going to have to pull another SCV right now, unless he's just going to try to do the luck boy maneuver. Tries to get the SCV to just fly away.
I love the names you
He's
have.
doing it. You see this shit? Are you kidding me? He's just like, you tell the SCV to stop, then you put it back on. You're like, maybe it'll slide over. And I'm like, you make a living playing this game, and that's the way that you think? Look at him, man.
The luck boy maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh,
you saw
funny.
it. You saw it. The fucking red SCV. If that's my SCV, when I tell it to stop building and go back on, it just stays there and the drone kills it. That's why I don't do the luck boy maneuver. Not all of us can be lucky boys, okay? For some people to be lucky, some people have to be unlucky. It's the rule of the universe.
When you try it, it's called the fuck boy maneuver, and it doesn't work out well at all.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh. That's really funny. I got tears in my eyes. Okay, so basically Light's going to pull back and throw down the command center. And, like,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. This is kind of out of my... I don't know this scenario and this matchup that well, because this is kind of different from the older TVZs I'm used to seeing. I mean, is Zerg in a pretty good spot right now, or do we not really know?
Yeah. Zerg's ahead. It's not end of game ahead, right? Like, this is, if you do an 8 racks and it doesn't do anything, you're behind, but it's not like leave the game. It's not, you know, if you have double 8 racks and you don't do anything, leave the game. This situation, he's down some workers, right? Like, you know, you delay your workers a little bit, you cut a little bit to get everything out. But he's just expanding, and we'll see where he goes from here. But definitely you have to give Hero an edge. But, you know, the thing is, it's a risky thing to do a 4-8 racks in that position. Is that position, like, maybe you do some damage with the Marine Rush, but minimum you kill the Overlord. But that's only if the drone scout doesn't come. So it's kind of like a coin flip whether you think they're going to drone scout or not.
And it looks like this will just be Mutalisk here from Zerg. I mean, I don't think you could do anything sneaky like try to throw down a den unless his SCV is killed immediately.
Yeah, I doubt he would even do that. I feel like mutas are just so much better than lurkers. It's like not even close.
Yeah. What do you think about these 4 Marines that are hanging out here?
Yeah, he's trying to be a bit sneaky. Like, notice the SCV coming up. The SCV, like, he might end up chasing that with Lings. And you wouldn't make a sunk in here. The Overlord was kind of late coming in. So this might be a situation where he literally just runs up and kills a bunch of drones. Now, see the SCV come and the Lings start to chase it? He wants all of them to chase it. Because then he can, like, lure them. Okay, he sees them with the other Ling. Starts a creep colony. He might have to pull some drones. Like, if you can kill, like, 3 drones with this, This is an amazing move.
Yeah, there's just not quite enough Lings to really fight this. Maybe now is enough?
Yeah.
All right, I think Hero basically... Oh, hold on. There's more Marines coming up here. I didn't realize they were reinforcing.
Yeah, that's awesome. He already put a bunch of damage on the Sunk. Well, he forced a lot of Lings, and he forced his Sunken out of this. So this is one of the ways in which Light was able to take this game where he was at a disadvantage and kind of make it more even again. It was a really great move. Like that type of stuff is super high level, and if you do that at like a lower level, like if you're like a C Terran or a B Terran or something, and you do that, probably Speedlings will come out and kill you because you don't understand every aspect of the game, you know. But for Light, that was just like, you know how I said he was a few SCVs behind where he was? Well, he basically just forced that to happen to Hero.
So Terran stays back now. We're going to be getting Stim and everything else. I mean, what do we need to watch for here from the Zerg? I mean, obviously it's 2-hatch Muta, and those are coming out literally right now. But I mean, you basically just throw down your turrets, you kind of try to hold out, right? And then you're eventually going to push your infantry into the middle of the map. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, he's going 4 barracks right now. So the first things first is defend the Muta harassment.
Okay.
And once that's defended, you're going to move out with, once range is done, and you have a sufficient amount of Marines. Normally you want like 16 to 20 Marines and like 4 medics before you really want to consider a move out. Otherwise, the Mutas might just kill everything. But yeah, he wants to keep pressure on right now. That's the most important thing.
It's funny, these SCVs are getting harder to kill here. Looks like he's going to finally finish what he started here. Wipe out that second SCV.
Yeah. Light tried to luck boy it, but didn't work out that time, huh?
So, we see the third base has been taken here, and the Marine's going to scout that. What? Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was...
What happened?
I don't know. There's like a Marine that was up at 3 o'clock. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I got confused when you were screaming.
Screen was in the wrong place. I think he got really confused. Oh, he lost like 4 mutas.
Yeah, no, I caught the tail end of it. I was just it was like a kind of a jarring moment.
They were just sitting there.
Yeah, they've just fought a turret and Marines, and I think the Terran just kills the third now.
Probably.
Let's see.
Yeah. Just heal up this Marine medic. Like, yeah, look, it's 7 mutas. Are you kidding me? 7 mutas.
It's an unlucky number in this case. He's gonna have
it's not enough.
It's the push is coming. There's no sunken colony or lurker here on the ramp, so I mean, this is just bad.
I think Light needs to do a reinforce. He's not going to break it with that because lurkers up a ramp are good, but have you ever seen mutas up a ramp?
They're quite good.
It's pretty hilarious. Yeah. So I think Light right now, you reinforce, like see these units coming up through the center. Once those get there, he's pretty good to go.
He just kills the Sunk. He gets like 2 shots off. And now he's going to get right to where the drones are.
Oh my God, the damage is insane.
Oh man, and the Lings are not, like, they kind of went in there single file, and the mutas are literally going to get sandwiched here. This game, I think, is over. I mean, Hero, unfortunately, just... sometimes the StarCraft game is lost because you make, like, one mistake. Now, maybe he has enough mutas that this actually isn't over, and I'm wrong. Hold on. Huh. Mutas really are the best units in the game, but that's a lot of damage that he took.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty damn good. It's funny, too, right? He sees that it was mostly mutas being made. If you look back at Light's base, he's just building turrets. He's just like, okay, every SCV make a turret, okay? And we're good. Because this is the only time you're afraid of his Light, is you just lost your army, and he made a bunch of mutas to hold on, so just defend that, and then, like, the position of Light now, I think, is very, very good.
Yeah. I mean,
he's about to go 2-starport Valkyrie, even.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Oh, that's so smart. He tried to kill that turret from before, man. Did not work out.
Turret has really been his kryptonite.
So the Hive's coming along here, and I don't know, man. I don't know what, Zerg can do. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, the damage is so immense that was dealt there that, like... it's just going to be an extremely uphill game for Hero, and I almost feel like this is a game where the Terran would have to make some kind of a, like, really egregious error in their play to even allow Zerg to come back. I don't think there's any way that Zerg can kind of like will his way through this, you know?
Totally. It's a terrible position for him. He's lost so many drones this game. He lost a bunch of mutas for free. Light's tech has gone completely unhindered. He's going to have a couple Valks now. In 2 Valkyries plus this much Marine Medic, he is going to massacre those, and the Lurkers are just not going to be ready.
So
Light is bleeding off a lot of units.
Okay, so the Valkyrie is still pursuing these mutas here. Now, we need to have Lurkers, basically. Mutas are not going to cut it anymore because Valkyries can basically just directly counter them. And so, let's see how this next fight goes. He's killed off the 2 Hydras, so no Lurkers there. There is a Lurker that's going to come here. And I don't know if Terran's ready for it. It's going to hatch in a second here. These Valkyries are just doing too much damage. One goes down.
The mutas are so the Marines are so low that like technically he holds and he gets Lurkers out. It's kind of funny. Like got so sloppy there at the end. It was like it felt to me like he was just saying, "Get out of the game," you know?
Yeah.
He's like, "You're dead. Just die." But you got to be careful.
You
with
are
that,
dead.
Because
just
now
die.
he's lost all of his. Yeah. Well, he's right. Like if you finish it perfectly, like if you regroup and you send up your Valks and your Marines, and you know you're going to get into a position where you can never lose. But like, you know, the more times that Light loses armies across the map, the closer Hero is to maybe making this a game again.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Is that the more that Terran overextends, you're kind of giving the Zerg more game to work with here. And I don't know about that last attack. I mean, he definitely killed a lot of mutas. Losing all those mutas to basically 2 Valkyries is pretty bad. But let's see how Hero plays the rest of this out now. We do have vessels in the mix now because you can't keep going Valkyries once they've got Lurkers out. You just need something to spot so you don't get hold position lurkered.
Yeah. The Valkyries have like a very limited shelf life. He's gonna have a radiate here in a second, I'm sure. He has the vessels at energy.
He's really trying to bait him with those vessels, but looks like the Zerg's gonna run away. The Zerg does have a healthy drone count at the 3 bases. And a Nidus network is coming. The Defiler Mound is done, and I think the Consume upgrade is gonna be done, which basically means we go into a longer game.
Yeah, but with 2 irradiates, and the thing is, there's going to be like 3 Lurkers at the natural. There's going to be 1 at the 3rd. Light is like seconds from killing him, you know?
Yeah.
And the first Defiler's out, but do we have to? Oh, he's stacking. That's very, very good. He should stand units on top of it too. Double dropship. Okay.
Yeah, put an Overlord over that or something.
Look. Oh my god, and he baits the Scourge. You want the Scourge to hit right there.
And he could just basically spill in here. Now, I don't want to call this too quickly, but it does seem like this might be enough where if Light controls this correctly, there's just not a lot that you can do against this.
He's going to be really efficient. The Darkstorm goes down. Lurker's moving into position. Like, the Marines are doing damage, though. Look at this. This is such a crazy, scrappy game. And the amount that Light wants to kill Hero, you can feel it, you know?
Yeah, he's trying to end this. This may actually end here. I mean, oh, he doesn't know about that Lurker over there. He's going to pull away. But there's 2 Lurkers up here in the minerals still. The Spire goes down. Ooh. And the thing about Lurkers in situations like this is if you can't fight them, you kind of just like move away from them and you're fine.
Yeah. As long as he's hitting something, he's good to go.
Yeah. So he takes out that Lurker. Guns down these 2 Defilers.
So funny watching Hero try to hold on here. And I think once again he is going to live through... What is this? The 4th death blow that Light has tried to cast upon him?
Yeah.
This is especially funny because I was literally watching KCM last week or the week before, and these 2 were playing on this map, and Light was actually, he was way ahead, and he tried to kill Hero in the exact same way with the dropships, and then Hero held on, and like 20 minutes later won the game. So I'm like wondering if we could see that again from these 2. Oh, that juking! Oh, almost. Handsome plays, though.
That was wild. More lurkers burrowing over here. It's so funny, Artosis. You're completely right. It's like he's almost been killed like 4 times.
Yeah.
And
he's held on with like 1 to 2 units 4 times now.
And we're basically like at this point where, like, you know, defilers make the game just a lot harder to end abruptly. He just doesn't care. He's just gonna go right through that.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Okay.
Oh, we have a defiler on the high ground. Can we have a dark swarm, please, one time? Oh, he's gonna get the hatch. So that's the damage he needed. Like, if you don't get the hatch there, then I start to really worry.
Kills the Spire again. We'll have to have a Spire made for the 3rd time in this game. The angling here with the Marines and the medics is such that you can kind of like... It's just very hard to have a good engagement there. Now, this is eventually going to be cleaned up, but basically we're at the point in time where, like... I mean, Terran has won this game a couple times over. There it is. Okay, GG.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like...
It's funny, though, because it almost, like, you can almost feel it on the verge of maybe swinging to even, and just barely doesn't do it. It's hard to finish a Zerg player, man, when they're this good.
That was quite the game. Too bad that it was kind of like a catastrophic failure of control there that kind of shot the Zerg into just like a really difficult spot to play from.
It never looks like that if he doesn't lose those 4 mutas.
No, we kind of didn't
even see that from B-level Zergs. That was catastrophic failures. Definitely the right way to put it.
Yeah, it was just a big... I mean, if you lose your mutas, you're going to lose the game. And it's impressive that, honestly, the hero like did that well. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't make a mistake that big and then have the game go on.